Judge Brenda wasn't just a judge. She dedicated her life's work to looking at what would be beneficial to our community from the judicial perspective, and dedicated her work to increasing diversity so that the various members of the community, regardless of the race, ethnicity, gender, and so forth, felt that they were dealt with fairly and that they had public trust and confidence in the courts. Judge Brenda was the chair of the Judicial Working Group. She turned out to be the best possible selection for the founding chair of that entity and was able to bring everybody together. Everyone was able to trust her instincts, the guidance that she provided, the strategic focus that she presented, and so forth. So that was really the starting point for the success of our work. She and her working group recommended that we hold what was then the first Judicial Diversity Summit in the state of California.
You know, at the 2006 Diversity Summit, it was so exciting. And it was the first time we all came together and talked about diversity on the courts. And so out of that came legislation that required the Judicial Council to keep demographics. It ended up with a change in the appointment secretary. So we got our first Black female appointment secretary. And a lot of different things happened as a result of that summit. It was so interesting to actually be a part of that history and to watch the outcome and see how far we've come. And Judge Brenda was definitely a part of that.
It was pretty evident that the work that the council was doing under Judge Brenda's leadership was really having a positive effect in terms of outreach, the knowledge of the need for diversity, and the actual results.
It all kind of came together, but it wouldn't have come together without really that commitment and that push from someone like Judge Brenda, who just kept on it. She is known for this. She's famous for it. This is her legacy, and it's a wonderful legacy.
You know, I witnessed her pushing really hard in various instances and not giving up until we reached the goal that we wanted. And I really respected her for that because, you know, sometimes when you're pushing that hard for something, not everybody is supportive or not everybody understands the rationale. But she never gave up and she never gave in to any kind of negative feedback because she knew it was really necessary to increase judicial diversity in the state.
I mean, that is just who she is. She's business, she's visionary, and yet she's respectful, she's inclusive, and she can be so fun. You know, she's so human. And it makes her this wonderful package of a leader and a friend.
We haven't finished our work, and I know she hasn't finished her work. So we look forward to more of her efforts and more successes on her behalf.